I think the challenges that face companies, whether it's in India, Asia, or the rest of the world, have certain common threads. And I think the smarter companies are the ones who will come together within the sector and also intersectorally to see how they can collaborate and pool their resources together. We all know resources are finite. So how they can handle some very, very complex issues in the supply chain in a much more cohesive, collaborative manner. That is one. And the other thing is, I think it's really important for them to continue to engage with the government and the civil society and worker rights groups if they really want to create impact. I think it's time for companies to question effort versus impact. I think for government to really own the language of all the frameworks that they have signed on to is probably a starting point. And also to be seen as the leader, bringing together all the diverse stakeholders to continue to dialogue, engage in an environment of trust and openness so that extremely complex issues can be handled in a sensible, collaborative and cohesive manner.
What do you think are the key takeaways from today?
I think today was very interesting for me. I think there is a great need for these conversations which have started in this room to go down to the grassroots levels. I think all of us have to become better listeners of the people on the ground who are actually in the throes of action, the people who are the ones who are struggling, who are really facing the lack of human rights at various levels. So I think I feel very confident that if these dialogues really go into the spaces where the action is and we feed that back into the national process and also continue to engage the government at a greater level, I feel we will have a pretty fantastic roadmap ahead in the coming times.